Taiwan, competing as Chinese Taipei, will not be advancing to the next stage of the World Baseball Classic, ending its run at the tournament with a 2-win, 2-loss record in the group stage. The national team's elimination came down to the wire, determined by a game they didn't even play in. Taiwan's chances of moving to the quarterfinals was tied to the South Korea-Australia match, but only under very specific conditions. South Korea had to beat Australia. That would have forced a three-way tie between the three countries, each ending with a 2-win, 2-loss record. But because of tiebreaker rules, South Korea had to beat Australia at a minimum score of 7-3 for Taiwan to even have a chance of moving on. In the end, Korea bested Australia 7-2. This means it's Korea and group leader Japan who have punched their tickets to the WBC quarterfinals in Miami. Taiwan's team captain Sun Jie-hsieh knew the odds before the final game, but he said he was proud of his teammates for giving the competition their all.
很多事情不是我们能控制的，我们能控制的就是把我们该比赛的时候，然后比好。那现在命运掌控在别人的手上的时候，我们只能静待。
But it's not all doom and gloom for the country's baseball fans. In their final match, the team beat South Korea for the first time in WBC history in an absolute nail-biter that went into extra innings. And with an intense rivalry between the two countries, that victory may have meant more than advancing to the next round.
The intense rivalry between Taiwan and Korea goes back over 30 years in international baseball. And I think it's always a back and forth battle. I think this is rooted in our geopolitical similarities.
Taiwan also set the WBC record for the most stolen bases in a single game, with 8 in its game against the Czech Republic. All in all, it was a step forward for Taiwan.
But I think a 2-2 finish and that historical thriller against Korea, and that's our first ever victory against Korea in WBC history, that's certainly a progress.
So while this may be the end of the road for Taiwan at this year's World Baseball Classic, the country can hold its head up high knowing that it's gone out with a bang rather than a whimper. Devin, Tsai, and Liao for TaiwanPlus.